Today, I want to talk about the three most important components to setting a successful goal. When we move towards our visions and towards our goals, a lot of times we have momentum, we have this motivation, we're excited, we're lit up. But then after some time, it starts to just slowly but surely wane off. And so in today's video, I want to talk about three things that I've held tight to that have given me that renewed sense of motivation, have given me a formula and a process to follow to be able to see my vision all the way through. So the first strategy is to become a gentle observer. If you have been in the personal development space for any amount of time, you've heard of this term. But if not, a gentle observer is someone who observes their experiences from a place of grace. So essentially, when they look back at the past and they look at things that they've done well and they see why that worked, they look at things that they haven't done so well and why that didn't work, and they learn from it. What I find with goal setting is a lot of times people are like, man, I'm never going to be able to reach that because I'm too lazy. Or I'm never going to be able to reach that because I'm not consistent enough. Instead of digging deep and asking yourself, why aren't I consistent? And what can I do to become more consistent? Or why would I consider myself lazy? And what can I do to pick up the momentum or the speed to move towards my vision? When you move from a place of gentle observation, you're giving yourself grace from past experiences, and you're allowing those past experiences and perceived failures to inform your decisions moving forward. The second strategy that I want to share is to always keep learning. A lot of times we feel like we need to go on diets, and we think that diets include food or drinks for our body. But in order to protect your body, in order to create your success, a diet is more than just food and drinks. A diet is what you watch, it's what you drink, the environments you're in, and the people that you're around. And so when I think about visions and goals, I start to determine ways that I can create a space that allows me to propel myself forward, that allows me to move forward, and allows me to excel. And what I've learned that has been so powerful is to prioritize learning. So instead of filling my mind with a ton of Netflix and scrolling on social media, I will often replace that with YouTube videos or podcasts or TED Talks or blogs and the like. And this is important to me because I want to make sure that I'm constantly fueling my mind with the information I need to move myself forward. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with watching Netflix, and there's nothing wrong with scrolling social media, but all in moderation. So what I want to challenge you to do is I want you to think about your big picture vision, and I want you to think about what information could be useful that would contribute to you moving in that direction and how you can get your hands on that ASAP. The third strategy is to be willing to take risks. If you never, ever take a risk, you won't get to see what expansive opportunities are available for you. I'm a firm believer that our best goals are the ones that feel like they're pushing us out of our comfort zone and also feel slightly unobtainable. That is a telltale sign that you're moving in the right direction. So when you think about your vision, when you think about your goals, I want you to think about what risks do you need to take? In what way do you need to gently push yourself out of your comfort zone to be able to get to where it is that you want to be? As the saying goes, if we want something different, we actually have to do something different. And it's the same with our goals. If we want to get to the other side of our vision, if we want to be able to see it through, we can't get there doing what we're currently doing now. And so one of the things that has helped me to really, really embrace the idea of taking risks, because we all know that feels a little bit scary, is to remember my why. When you have a powerful reason why you want this vision and you keep it in the forefront of your mind, it helps you to see that your vision and your dreams are so much bigger than you. I remember when I was writing my very first book, I had so much fear around that, fear around who would buy it, and fear that I would even see the writing all the way through and actually publish. But I wanted to leave a legacy for my daughters. So every day I would wake up super early before the sun even rose, and I would write. And there were times where I just wanted to hit the snooze button and to disregard the book and just do it another time when it felt easier, when it felt fun, when it felt seamless, right? But I remember that me hitting the snooze button wasn't getting me closer to leaving that legacy that I desired for my daughters. And so even though I wasn't sure how it was going to happen, my why made room for the how. And so hold tight to your why. Keep it in the forefront of your mind. Keep it in a place that you can see it and you can always reference it, because someone somewhere is waiting on you to do what you're called to do. And in order to get there, you're going to have to embrace the risks that it'll take. All in all, the goal setting process can be as easy or as difficult as you decide that you want it to be. When you have a system, when you have a strategy, when you have a big, powerful vision, you can't help but to be magnetized to it. So what I want to challenge you to do is I want to challenge you to consider these 3 strategies and how you can weave them in to your goal setting process so that you can see the success on the other side. Let's make it a great day, guys.